Welcome back to the African Girl Story. So this is a continuation of the previous African Girl Story. I talked about my childhood story. So we'll be continuing from where we stopped the last time. So if you've not seen that previous video, you can go back to watch the first video. The title is My Childhood Story, or the epic of my childhood story, one of it. Very interesting. You have a lot of things to learn from there, so do well to look out for that video. I don't know the platform you're watching from, but on IG is Girl Power Africa INT, on Facebook is Belema Face Mama or Girl Power Africa INT, on YouTube is at Amb.Belema. So look out for that video. The last word I said in the previous video, an unusual spirit surged into me and I was able to sit for the first time because I've not sat for 2 months and 2 weeks. I was just lying down. I could not move, no nothing, and God healed me. So when the people came in, I was like, I will sit, I can sit. They said, don't try it, or the bone will shift again. No. I said, no, they should leave the physical. That I feel like I can do it. And I sat for just a few seconds and lay back. They were happy and was screaming, hey, thank God, you're getting better and all that. I was now like, God has healed me and very soon I'll be living here. And before I got to 3 months, I was able to stand. But look at what now happened. I have to learn how to walk again. I learned how to walk and started moving. So the plan of the enemy to disable me was not granted at my 18 years. This was the first time that they wanted to strike because it's the first age that they gave to them that at that point they can take me out. But God said no. After I escaped 18 years, the second age was 25 years. And in that my 25 years, that was when I just got an opportunity to travel abroad to represent Nigeria in Poland. When I got to Poland, everybody, Nigeria, anything that has to do with Africa was in the front line. I was the example. Choreography, let me do first. If we're going from one city to another city in Poland, let's say we're going from Poland to Warsaw, if I don't enter the transit bus, no African country contestant will enter that bus. That was how much I was going with favor and honor. And a day came, they were not like, if you know you want to speak to your friends, your family members, your acquaintances, anybody you know you want to talk to, there's a landline, so but don't spend more than so minutes. I said, make I call family, thinking family was everything, only for me to call my mother and one other pastor that was attending his church that time. Brethren, I retrogressed from 100 to 0. Still there in the competition. From front line to the back row. Starting from that same day, I made the call. How did it start? After the rehearsals, went back to our various rooms. And in every city, they always merge 2 countries to a room. Though the beds are dual beds. So my roommate was Miss Egypt. And I was trying to read through what I planned for the next day. I always plan my question, like if they ask me this kind of question, at least let me try to have an idea of how I can answer it and all that. So after doing all of that, and I went into my beauty kits, did all I wanted to do and said, let me go and have my bath. Only for me to turn. As soon as I turned, I saw Miss Egypt lying on her bed. Her legs were up, sleeping and snoring, but the legs were hung there without shaking. It was a little bit surprising to me, like I've not seen a thing like that. So I was, God, why is this girl sleeping like this? Her leg will worry her. Muscle cramps can even come. Let me help her. Brethren, before I got to her leg, she screamed on top of her voice and shouted, Nigeria! Nigeria! Do you want to kill me? And that midnight, she came out. I started looking for her chaperone. Looked for her room, went there and told her that I want to kill her. They need to change her room. That she cannot stay in that room, that if she has not woken up and I changed her position, that she would have been a dead person. She cannot take it. She cannot take it. When they do something to you, just know that something must activate it physically and it begins. Don't play with this message. I may be laughing. I may be joking. I may add comic to it. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying. But God knows my heart. That family is good. But still, be very, very careful. Just that phone call I made changed everything for me. And before I got to the grand finale, I was already struggling. Inside of me, I was like, God help me. God help me. When it was time for Nigeria, I came out. All the contestants were screaming, Nigeria, Nigeria, Nigeria. But my vote online was not strong. So they gave it to me, South Africa. Now encouraged me somehow that even if you did not win, you're now an ambassador for Africa, for the girl child, just to, there's no prize attached to it. There's no, just to encourage me. I was angry, but I still did not understand. I still did not understand. When your own blood, the person that actually gave birth to you, that really knew how you came, read about you, knows everything about you, but yet wants what you have for herself. Passing through my father in disguise. Passing through anyone close to me. Like a spirit that is jumping into anybody that I just maybe accept you to be close to me. No matter who you are, I see the same thing. I just see you acting the same way. Different faces, different names, but the same thing happening. So I started looking at it. I looked at it very well, not still cleared, but I was now looking at it. I came back from Poland to France because I did a transit. Then from France, I came back to Nigeria. It was boiling inside of me. When my boss then said, I'm going to represent Nigeria for Miss Globe in Albania, I said, I'm not going to anywhere. There's a lot to teach the African girl. There's a lot to do for the Africans. So it's not about going. I've gone for an international pageant. So what more do I need? Let me use my wealth of experience and what I'm beginning to observe to teach others. It became a problem that scattered the contract, but I didn't mind. And from that 2011, I started working on my own. By 2012, I registered the Girl Power Africa International. And I started moving from there. So I want to encourage everyone with this story that if you know you're going for a pageant or you have a good project or plan, keep it to yourself. Family is everything, but not all family. There are families that are only physical family with you, but so wise, they are your greatest enemies. You don't just connect, but you don't know why. Please be very, very careful. So this is where I'll be wrapping it up on the African girl story. Please do well to see other of our African girl stories. You will learn a lot from it. Family is good. I don't dispute that. Family is everything. I don't dispute that. But even as family is everything, look beyond the veil so that you don't become stranded from 30, 40, 50 and by 60, 70, you're already in your evening, and you're still just living because you're in this world. Don't just live. Don't just exist. Live to the fullest and make a mark before you leave. I am Belema, a fierce mama, the African girl with the divine ultimate mandate.